You know, I've done YouTube now for 7 months. This video was supposed to come out last month, but we're back. And let's talk about my YouTube journey so far. You know, YouTube has been a very good journey. It has been an interesting one. I've had my ups and downs. The reason I started doing YouTube, actually, let me give you guys a story. The reason Eunice started doing YouTube is because he used to watch the likes of KSI and The Assignment. It was a dream, kind of. I mean, my dream mainly was football, and many other people have the same dream as me. So I'm not really original with that. But, you know, I remember I made a YouTube account back in 2012 because I was inspired. I wanted to do what KSI was doing. And if anyone asks me why, or who was the reason I started YouTube, it will forever be KSI and the Sidemen. They are like the main reason. Also, I got another news, by the way, guys, which is kind of great. I just passed my theory test. You know what? I've made this video like 3 times now, by the way. I also want to know, like 3 times now. This is like my 3rd time recording, because both times I was like losing sight of things, and I wasn't really talking about what I was supposed to talk about. Nice eyes, nice lips, nice stream, nice eyes, nice fit. That took me out. I was dead. I was laying dead on my chair. On God. I was laying dead on my chair, you feel me? And then he screamed, times 20. And then he just lifted him up, slammed it on the floor. I was screaming, running around. No one could believe what just happened. And I was just making things way longer. And I didn't really make it concise. But today, we are making everything concise, very short and sweet. You know, even though I wanted to do YouTube for a long time, there was something that was always stopping me. And that was fear of failure. You know, when you're from an immigrant background, and especially when you're the oldest, you are supposed to have a good career in life. Never fail. Always succeed in everything you do. And when you have that kind of mind frame, you are afraid of actually pursuing what you actually want to do, which could be YouTube, could be starting up your own business, starting up your own clothing line. It could be so many different things. But the thing that holds you back from achieving or making your dreams a reality is the fear of failing, because you have to succeed now if you don't take the route that everyone takes. Which is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, but that's just how it always is, right? And what made me take that jump this year was Sharky. I can't believe Sharky is the reason I started YouTube, like actually created my channel. Sharky and his crew, SDS, they are the reason I started YouTube. Yes. Am I proud to say it? Sure. They are the reason. And they are the reason I started, because I was having conversations with them and interacting with them on Twitter, and it made me realize that this dream of mine is not that far-fetched, you know? And I was also bored this year at the beginning. You know, when you study pharmacy, which I do, I'm a pharmacist, and I had this little period where I was supposed to be at the pharmacy for 6 months straight, and I didn't really have anything to do besides that. I was like, you know what, let me create a YouTube video, a channel, when I have the time to do so. And now is the time. Let me actually do what I always wanted to do, which was this. So I created a YouTube channel, and it has been great. And there's a lot of things that was kind of hindering me from doing it, because I didn't really want to stop, and I was making a lot of excuses for myself. One of them being that I don't have a good setup. I don't have a camera. I don't have a microphone. I don't have, my table is too small to have all these things, even if I buy them. Look now, I don't have a tripod. Listen, I have all of those now. I have a microphone. I bought it 3 weeks ago for my Elden Ring saga. I mean, I bought like a mic stand. Wait, how do I show this I have a mic stand here. I don't know how to show it, but I have a mic stand here. I have a tripod now. My table is still the same. But when I started YouTube, I started with so much less. You know, let me show you guys something. Wait, give me a second. When I started YouTube, my first setup was this. This was my tripod. I used to stack a coffee box and 2 jars of peanut butter. I used to stack them on top of each other, and then I used to place my camera on top of it. It was a very like ghetto kind of setup, but I wanted to do it because that was like something I wanted to do, or YouTube was something to start, and I didn't want to have any excuses. I didn't really know how to edit either, and I still don't. But you just have to try it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to jump into the deep end and create what you want to create. There were also times I used to tape my phone to the wall after this, because this used to fall so many. My phone used to fall so many times. I'll show you guys some clips now. My phone used to fall so many times that I started to tape my phone to the wall. That was not really practical. I mean, I have the X literally on my wall still, on where to actually place my camera. The battery on my phone absolutely got decimated too. Right now, I have a great setup where I'm actually recording from the PC and using the phone as a camera. I love iOS. This is why I love iOS and Apple. Thank you, Apple. My main problem was actually staring into the camera for a longer period of time. You know, I've never been afraid of staring into the video or staring into a camera lens, but looking at it for a longer period has always been really weird for me, and it still is to some extent. But you know, when you look at previous videos and you look at that, and you look at how I am now, I mean, not much has changed, but I have gotten definitely better when it comes to looking at the videos or looking at the lens, and you know, giving us deep eye contact. You feel me? Yeah, I'm piercing your eyes right now. No, but seriously, it was really tough. But I used to always record anyway, and always used to snap and take videos of myself. So that has never been an issue in general to begin with. One thing I've always had an issue with also is I used to struggle with speaking in a casual way to the camera. I mean, when I know that this video will get publicized, that's when I get a little bit tensed up, because I have so many stories on my phone that I'm just so calm when it comes to, and my demeanor is so calm that it doesn't really matter how I'm speaking. It is not really formal. But when I turn on the camera and I know that this is a YouTube video, my whole entire demeanor changes, my body language changes, everything changes, and I just have to speak in like a very weird way, you know what I'm saying? And I just get a little bit nervous. And that's something I'm trying to fix and work on. But it's like a work in progress, definitely. You know, I don't plan to stop doing YouTube anytime soon either. I don't know how long I will be keep going on. I just know that I won't stop anytime soon. My plan is to at least upload consistently for the next 2 to 3 years, and maybe try and build a foundation and stuff. Where do I see myself in 2 years time? Actually, in 2 years time, I want to hit 10k subscribers. That will be the most realistic goal ever, because for each year or for each month that passes by, I want to multiply the growth. Since it took me 50 to get 50 subscribers 6 months, I want to do that in 3, shorten it by half. So yeah, that's my plan, that's my goal. And doing YouTube has definitely had a lot of ups and downs. The ups mainly coming from the views, and the downs also mainly coming from the views. You know, when I first started, I didn't really check YouTube Studio, didn't really care about views, didn't really know what impressions were. I just wanted to upload and have fun. But as you continue to create videos, you put in a lot more work and effort, and things just get better and better when it comes to editing wise, that you expect to do. You expect your performances on the videos to do better than the previous one, and that's definitely something I'm trying to accept, that it won't happen. And it's something that and views just take time, and building something takes time and patience. Creating a YouTube channel is more like planting a tree. The tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes time, takes patience, it takes love. And that's definitely something I want to learn to accept, because when I uploaded my first 3 videos, didn't really care about views. And then when I hit my 4th video, where I was reacting to a Kanye West album, it got so many views. It got 450, which was a record back then for me. And I was so excited and happy. And with that, it came with a horrible comment. I still can't believe it to this day. This guy sent me a message saying, your music taste is mid. Or because I enjoyed the album, right? If you think my music taste is mid, do you want to explain this? Nah, but seriously, the music, he said that, and I was a little bit heartbroken, I'm not gonna lie. It hurt me a little bit, but I was like, but I was also happy because that was like my first, I don't think that was my first comment, but that was like the second comment on the video, and I was like, oh my god. You know, I remember I put out a vlog right after, and it didn't do well, even though the effort on those two was so much different. Like, on the vlog, I actually put in so much more effort, and I had to actually record what I'm doing, and I hated every single minute of it, because I was so uncomfortable with the recording bit of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually record when I'm around people and stuff, and I don't like it. I normally record when I'm like alone, like right now. If my father comes through the door, I'm turning this camera off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not recording anymore. I want to tell you guys something cool, right? When I was speaking about the camera thing, right? I have tape over there. I used to tape my walls, bro. I taped my ceiling to have like a cool down below shot. Do you know how crazy that is? God damn. I put in so much work into that vlogging thing. And my fifth video was a tribute to Dragon Ball. My favorite, not even one, but my favorite author of all time. And it hurt me so much that it got only 60 views back then. I think it got 15 the first hour or something, and then it just flatlined. It was painful, definitely. And I remember I had a mental breakdown, actually. I did a prediction video about the Champions League. Got me my first 1,000. I got barraged with hate comments, by the way. Didn't really bother me because I knew what I was saying was true, and it ended up being true. But it hurt. No, I was so excited and ecstatic about, you know, how well it did. 1,000 views after like my 6th video. That would be after 6 weeks, right? Because I used to post once a week. So after 6 weeks of uploading, I got my first 1K. Very happy, by the way. I was very happy. That's the 1 month and 2 weeks after, a month and a half, right? And then week after that, I made another football video about my team that I support. Got me 1.8. So excited, right? And then I was trying to be in topic, but not really. I went a little bit outside of my niche because right now everyone is loving my football Bayern content. And then I went a little bit out of it. It was still football. Flatline. It just stooped. I mean, it didn't really. It got 200 views, which was really great for me. But I was really pissed because I was like, yo, this did 1.1K, not that much effort. This one did 1.8, a lot of effort. And this one did 200. And that was the most effort I've put into a video. And, sometimes you realize that views and effort don't really go hand in hand sometimes. After that, my views just went downhill. You know what I'm saying? It was like 60 and then 50 and then 100 and 200 and then 50 and then 200 again and then 50. And I was starting to lose the love for football anyway, so I decided to do some Elden Ring. I wanted to actually document my Elden Ring journey. So that's what I did. I uploaded it. I'm on 50 subscribers now, 52 actually. And I'm really grateful for it. I'm really grateful. And there's no buts here. I'm actually grateful for the subscribers I have. Forever be grateful. The thing is, I just feel like sometimes that when you create content, you feel like you deserve more than what you have now. So, for instance, I would like, if you ask me how many subscribers would I be by the end of the year, I would probably say 1,000, right? But I think realistically now, I think I will probably get 200 maybe subscribers by the end of the year. And it's not really that demotivating because it's fun, but it hurts a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It does hurt a little bit. But YouTube has really been a fun experiment and a journey. And you know, as a man that is trying to get his masters now, you doing YouTube is definitely harder than everything I've done so far in my life. You know, I've worked some weird jobs. I've had so many weird jobs that you can't even imagine. I've had horrible pay. I've had good pay, horrible labor, and this is definitely the worst thing I've definitely started on and tried to experience or experiment on. And you know, one thing I will forever give, one advice I will forever give to you guys is like, just keep going and just don't stop. You know, don't stop until you feel like you have achieved what you wanted to achieve. Like, just keep pushing because it will take time. And there's a lot of people that it took them so many years before they actually got any hint of success. It took them so many years, and you don't feel like it will come overnight. Like I said, you know, working towards your dream is like growing a plant. It doesn't grow overnight. Doesn't you don't achieve it overnight. It's something that will take time with patience, with hard work, consistency, and love. So yeah, thank you guys for being with me until now. I know I've talked a lot of nonsense and a lot of rubbish, but this has been really therapeutic. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of editing, except for like putting old video clips and stuff when I'm speaking where it's relevant. I'm not even gonna ask for likes actually, because I don't feel like there's no point for that now. If you like the video, you will do it on your own accords, right? On your own terms. But if you wanna keep seeing what I produce though, feel free to subscribe. And if you dislike the video, or if there's something that you disagree with, comment down below and dislike the video. You know, hit this thumbs down. And I will see you guys next week. I have some plans, by the way. And I also wanted to ask, by the way, because there's not that many people that want to answer my polls. Do you guys want to see me travel? Because I am going to 3 countries, right? I'm going to France, I'm going to Italy, and Monaco. And I'm visiting 5 different countries. Would you guys want to see that? How it feels? And like the cheap stuff, like not cheap but like budget, just let me know and I will definitely, you know, hit you guys up, you feel me, type shit. And I've been Eunice. I will see you guys in the next video.